I've seen many terrible things during my watch, but none more horrifying than a wasted second-round draft pick. That's why I always use my fantasy footballer's ultimate draft kit to guide me through the cold. Though my friends and family league keeps getting smaller and smaller, my fantasy team's just getting stronger and stronger. Join me at www.ultimatedraftkick.com and prepare yourself to fight the good fight. Winter is coming, but so is my #FootClan title. I guess I do know something after all.
Welcome to the show after the show.
Yeah!
With the fantasy footballers.
Well done. You know something, Mike, right?
I know something. Yesterday was a big day. If you haven't heard the show yet, we got nominated for some podcast awards. I was freaking out. In the middle of the day, I destroyed my neck on the trampoline with my children.
Because of that?
I feel like Peyton. No, it was before that. But I feel
okay.
like Peyton and Batman. I can't turn left.
Look, trampoline is a young man's game.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
you didn't pull a hammy when we were nominated for People's Choice, one of the 10 best podcasts in the
very
land.
close. Very close.
We'll be talking about that. Thank you to everybody out there
Yes.
that voted
Yes.
for us at podcastawards.com. The nomination process of over 1,800 considered shows finished yesterday, and we got nominated for Best Sports Podcast and People's Choice, which is the best podcast overall. And we are very appreciative to all your support, and we'll let you know what the next phase is. I believe on the 29th of May is when voting will begin, and so we'll once again enlist the help of the Foot Clan, see if we can finish the deal.
Bring it home.
Bring home the trophy. So today's show after the show, spoiler alert, we're talking about the Game of Thrones episode from Sunday night, which was
The Door.
called The Door. Hold the
Called
Door.
The Door?
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you're still with us, then you're willing to talk about it with us, and let's go ahead and get into it. It was a sad ending.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I was riding on that podcast award high.
Yeah.
And then
and then you saw that.
They dropped the bomb on me where my man Hodor is holding the door, and then Bran's like, peace out.
Yeah.
Bran's kind of a jerk.
Bran is like, he's kind of a jerk, but he's only like 20% of the time is he actually in the real world.
What is it like?
He's either taking over a warg or a
He
Hodor,
time
or
traveled.
he's
He time traveled and ruined Hodor's entire
life. That was one of the longest played out.
That's a long con.
That was like the most least important long con I've ever seen in any show or anything.
It was cool, though.
It was pretty neat to see
it bends your mind a little bit.
Yeah, a little Inception-esque.
I will say
Yeah,
this.
he warged. It was like wargception because he was warging in the past.
It was pretty crazy. Obviously, you had a lot of fight scenes, and you had the army attacking. I have no interest in Arya Stark's storyline.
I have lost interest in it too.
I never had interest. I gained it a little
I
bit
never really
last
had
week,
it, and
now
I
it's
tried.
gone.
I've tried. I don't need to see. If she spars one more time, I'm just so bored.
I love
And I don't get it, okay? I just plain don't understand the whole thing. There's so many. It's like, Mr. Miyagi on drugs or something. I don't understand what is taking place with all the backwards talk. A girl this and that, and you're ready, you're not ready. You're blind, you're not blind. You're faces, you're not faces. You are and you aren't. I mean, just get it over with.
Yeah, I was a big fan. I was very intrigued when she called the assassin, when she finally got to go into the building and we saw the hall or whatever, the House of Many Faces. I was fully on board, and I'm with you guys now. It's just I don't want them to cut to that story. I'd rather them move the other stories.
The other stories are so engaging right now with Sansa and
You know
Jon.
what's happening.
Yeah, and with Khaleesi, her whole
I was
story.
so happy that they made up. She forgave.
Oh yeah, you're
Jorah.
a Jorah supporter.
Oh,
Or
I
is that-
am.
Jorah supporter?
Jorah
Yeah.
supporter for
I
life.
am
Hashtags.
not.
What?
I am not. I never liked him.
Wait, do you support the other guy?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness! Leave it to this goon.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
The guy who doesn't like lemon bars and lemon cookies.
Is this just because of the man bun like thing that you got?
No,
going
I
with
don't know.
him?
Jorah's always just come off as too needy and too desperate.
Oh,
to me
Jorah's
the entire
great.
thing. And
No, I mean, he's just going to give his life for her. No big
Yeah,
deal.
he's
I
just
like-
a gentleman.
The other
with
guy gave his life for,
I
sex.
I like the speech that where she sends him off. I command you to come back and then rejoin me. And then I made the comment to my wife, as my friend, as just my friend. Like, I mean, Jorah thinks he's like, oh man, I'm on top of the world. You're still friend zoned, my man.
Oh, even more so with the stone action going on.
Well, even if you get cured,
You're still in the friend zone.
fire, fire and stone. That's what they would say.
So what else happened in
Well,
here?
you had the story in Pike. You had
yes, they apparently they drown you. That's how you become the king.
yeah.
That is
There's a reason they're on
hardcore.
there's a reason they're on the outskirts without a lot of power. Some of their systems aren't so hot.
Yeah, that's what nobody else stepped up to be the king. Like, who wants to be the king? Oh, I don't.
I did. I
don't-
killed the previous king. Vote for me.
Yeah.
So it is. I think that's the episode.
I was happy to see Theon Greyjoy back, and also that he actually said like, "Hey, my sister should be queen." Because when it was like on him,
They
and
were
it was paused,
setting it
I was like, "How are you gonna screw this one up, Theon? How are you gonna ruin everything?"
Yeah, and then we had a new red woman.
Yeah. That was neat.
I'm trying to recall
Never-
everything. That
Never seen
Varys
Varys in
Yeah.
that kind of a
knocked off his rocker.
unable to speak. So very interesting episode. Certainly, I loved the week before more. I mean, it was just last week's was more exciting to me. But
So do you?
the
you
Hodor
think,
ending was sad. I mean,
you-
it was just emotional.
You think that? Do you think they're going to get the Littlefinger army and go down and reclaim the?
Yeah, I
To
do.
the
I
north?
think they need it.
I think Littlefinger is going to come in without
Oh
being
yeah,
requested.
that's smart.
They're gonna go to the war. They're gonna start losing, and then Littlefinger will come
There you
in
go.
and save the day.
All right. Well, cool.
The
That-
the
Go
last
ahead.
thing I'll throw in, one of the funnier things I saw today, someone tweeted at me, it was a picture. It was a family picture. So it's a mom and dad and a small baby, and they've replaced the faces. And the father is Darth Maul. The mother is Elsa from Frozen. And so the baby
Is
is the king of
Yeah.
the White Walkers.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I knew where you were going with that. That's
Oh,
good.
it was great. It was well done,
That
whoever
guy's,
did it.
that guy's pretty frightening. Pretty
Yes.
scary. So, hey, if you are looking for fantasy draft advice, go to ultimatedraftkit.com. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Take care.
Goodbye.